They say that the role of the Chief Digital Officer is a self-destructing one. And maybe they're right. And the reason for that is that digital transformation is a journey that has to have an end. It's not a journey without a destination. The destination is the absolute digitization of the organization. So when you have managed to digitize all areas of your business, all business units, then you can say that you have achieved it. When we talk about financial services, digital transformation is maybe even more important. It's one of the industries that are going to be disrupted. Actually, they are already being disrupted because of the digital disruptors, the fintechs. This is a threat that can actually become an opportunity for the banks if they utilize the digital assets they have, if they enhance them in an innovative way, in order to become even more competitive, not only against the fintechs themselves, but also against their own competitors, the existing competitors. Entering into this journey of digital transformation, the organization has to align its digital strategy with the business strategy, but in a very creative way, because the issue is not only to digitize the existing model. The issue is how you can digitize all the organization, all the operation, in order to be able to create new business models that rely on digital. This way, you can enhance and you can make your services more sophisticated, thus improving loyalty of your customers, increasing revenues, and eventually increasing profitability. Cost reduction is definitely one of the outcomes, but it shouldn't be the main one. The main advantage of digital is enhancing user experience. This digital strategy has to have two main components. One component is enhancing the customer experience based on digital media. Doing so, the organization can add sophistication to its services in a way that it can enhance its profitability by increasing revenues from the customer. This is not enough. The other component has to be operational excellence, and this can also be achieved by utilizing digital technologies. When you excel in operational excellence, you can start looking like Amazon. When you excel in customer experience, then you can start looking like Apple. But if you want to look like Tesla, then you have to excel in both. And that's when you become digital master, and that's the only way that you can actually create new business models that can really enhance profitability. And when you complete your digital strategy, that's time for the really difficult part, and this is implementation. Implementation has four different axes. The first one and the most important one is culture. Then you have to deal with technology. Then you have to establish your appropriate metrics for digital, and finally you have to organize it appropriately. Now, if there was just a single thing that you should focus on, this should definitely be culture. When culture is in the picture, then we have to focus on innovation, and innovation is a mindset that has to be deployed across the organization. Top management has to show a real risk tolerance regarding innovation. It should allow for mistakes, it should allow for risks to be taken in order for the desired result to be in place. It's about communication, because when you don't communicate, then you leave some gaps of information that will be filled by people that don't understand. So you have to communicate the change, because that's the only way that you can manage resistance to change. And finally, it's education and training, because digital is changing all the time and people have to be continuously trained and educated. As a Chief Digital and Technology Officer, I find this role really exciting. And the reason being that I have the opportunity to revisit what I have done in the past in a completely different way. This takes me into an exciting journey, the journey of digital transformation. And me and my team are doing the best to enjoy the ride.